Before supercars ruled the streets, one American masterpiece rewrote the rules of luxury, and it wasn't from Cadillac or Lincoln. It was the 1963 Riviera. What's up, everyone? Subscribe to my channel. Today we're diving into one of the most breathtaking machines ever to roll out of Detroit, the 1963 Buick Riviera. Now, if you think you've seen elegance on wheels before, trust me, you haven't seen anything until you've experienced this car. This isn't just a vehicle, it's an attitude, a statement, and a work of rolling sculpture that still makes modern luxury coupes look like they're trying too hard. So sit back, relax, and let's take a ride into a world where class meets power in a way only the early 60s could deliver. The story of the 63 Riviera begins long before it hit the showrooms. Picture the early 1960s. American cars were big, bold, and chrome was everywhere. But GM's design chief, Bill Mitchell, had a different vision. He wanted something leaner, sharper, something with European Grand Tour vibes but infused with unmistakable American muscle. The result? A car that looked like it was sculpted by a single confident stroke of a knife. Every angle on the Riviera feels intentional, clean, and almost surgical. No unnecessary curves, no exaggerated fins, just pure, timeless presence. When you walk up to a 1963 Riviera, it greets you with a stance that's both elegant and fierce. Front end has that trademark split grille, almost like a pair of sharply cut cheekbones, giving the car a face that you don't just notice, you remember. The lines run straight back, tight and controlled, giving the car a long, powerful profile that still feels modern. Even if you parked it next to a lineup of brand new luxury coupes, the Riviera would still turn the most heads. It's the kind of design both car lovers and artists appreciate, one of those rare machines that refuses to age. Now, let's step inside. Close your eyes for a second and imagine slipping into a cabin wrapped in mid-century luxury. The 1963 Riviera didn't just give you seats, it gave you bucket seats that felt like they belonged in a private jet. The dashboard featured real wood trim, not fake veneer, but actual hardwood, and the dials were laid out with the precision of a gentleman's watch. Every switch, every knob, every detail was placed with deliberate sophistication. Buick didn't want you to simply drive the Riviera, they wanted you to feel like you were commanding it. But let's talk power, because this beauty wasn't just about looks. Under the hood, Buick dropped in their famous Nailhead V8 engines. The standard was the 401 cubic inch V8, pumping out a muscular 325 horsepower. If you wanted more, Buick offered the 425 V8, a beast producing 340 horsepower and a massive amount of torque. This wasn't a car built for drag racing, but trust me, when you put your foot down, the Riviera moved. It delivered power with a smooth, confident surge, like a luxury yacht gliding across the ocean. No drama, no screaming, just pure, commanding force. Driving the 1963 Riviera meant experiencing a balance that was rare for its time. This car handled better than most American cars of the era. With its short wheelbase and firm suspension, it felt stable, planted, and surprisingly agile for its size. Whether you were cruising the freeway or taking long sweeping turns along a coast road, the Riviera gave you the kind of ride that made you forget you were behind the wheel of a large luxury coupe. It was smooth, composed, and incredibly satisfying, a car that made even the simplest drive feel important. Here's the part that might surprise you. When the Riviera first debuted, even European critics, who were notoriously harsh on American cars, praised it. They admired its sharp styling and balanced proportions. Some even compared it favorably to cars from Ferrari and Maserati. That's how bold and refined the Riviera was. It wasn't trying to look like anything else, it was setting its own standard. But beyond the specs and the style, the Riviera has a presence that's hard to explain unless you've seen one in person. It's the kind of car that looks like it has stories to tell. You could imagine it pulling up to a luxury hotel in the 60s, a Hollywood star stepping out with sunglasses on and a trench coat swaying in the breeze. Or maybe cruising down a neon-lit boulevard at midnight, its engine humming like a low, confident whisper. The Riviera doesn't just sit there, it has energy, soul, and an aura that makes you want to know who owns it and where it's going next. What makes the 1963 Riviera truly remarkable is its legacy. More than 60 years later, collectors still hunt for clean examples of this car. Restoration shops still bring them back to life. Car shows still feature them front and center. And designers still mention it as one of the finest examples of disciplined automotive design. It's not just a classic car, it's a benchmark, a reminder of a time when luxury wasn't about screens or gadgets, but about craftsmanship, proportion, and presence. If you ever get the chance to stand next to one, or better yet, ride in one, you'll understand why it's considered one of the most beautifully designed American cars ever built. The Riviera doesn't beg for attention, it earns it. With every detail, every curve, every bolt of chrome, it whispers class and confidence. It's a masterclass in automotive artistry. So if you loved this deep dive into one of the most legendary cars ever created, what's up everyone? Subscribe to my channel because we've got more iconic machines, more legendary stories, and more automotive greatness coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.